So Chuck, if you could please stand so we can give you a round of applause. I also would like to thank OCA's Board of Directors. I have some former board members here and current board members here, and even one of our current board members helped to make these beautiful programs. So I'd like to thank them because they constantly support us in our mission to service the special needs community to the highest level that we can do it. So thank you so much. Tonight's cast is absolutely amazing. The 3 actors that are going to be performing for you tonight will take your breath away. And personally, on a side note for myself, if my son Matthew could talk, Josue is saying his words. So I really look so forward to you guys being able to see this show because their performance is just stellar. Our crew is amazing. My 3 nieces, if they would please stand up. They so just thrilled to have, for the first time in 27 years, there's been more estrogen in my house than testosterone. I am one happy aunt, so thankful that I've had my nieces here to be a part of this journey with us, and it's just been such a blessing. All of you have a program, as I mentioned earlier. Inside the program is an envelope that talks a little bit about our program, and if you really love what you see today, I hope you'll consider making a donation to our organization. Ultimately, all the funds that come into OCA are to help support our programs, including our theater program. Ultimately, it is our goal to build a village where individuals with special needs can work, live, and play. And on that village, we want to have a theater. We want to be able to give individuals with special needs, as well as their typical peers, an outlet to be able to communicate in many different mediums. And through the direction of our director, Dana Brazil, we know that that's going to become a reality. What's so exciting about this show that you guys are going to see is that we've been asked to go to the Florida Theater Conference on November 3rd in Gainesville, Florida, to also put on this show. So it is such an honor and privilege. Dana mentioned yesterday at our Sports Wars play that she's been waiting to do this for 10 years because she's been waiting to have the right actor be able to portray the role of Bill. And that actor showed up. And so she's very thrilled that she's able to put on the show. Not only is she able to put on the show, but now it's becoming that people want to see the show. So we're very, very excited. Tonight we have an original song that will be performed. It will start before the show, and that song was actually written by our actress, Amelia Bryant. And so you will hear the song, and she will be singing it, and the piano accompaniment is by Joshua DeCosta, who's in the house. Again, I love it. This is really impressive how many people are here. Thank you to all our family and friends for coming. So without further ado, A Theory of Mind.
The sun comes up, the sun goes down, the stars come peeping through. What happens in that head of hers as she looks at the view? He don't understand.
Some people say you got to fight for a love that's true. Climb every mountain to see every trifling tribulation. But I'm here to tell you, ooh, that's only
The street sign said no parking after 6 p.m.
Yeah.
Everything free permit accepted, but I don't have anything free permit, so
Wanna girl that
I
comes to
we
you.
go around the corner and I saw this meter, but I don't have any change for the meter, but it turns out it's fine because after 6 p.m. I don't keep my money in the meter.
You don't have to talk so loud.
That girl will come around.
You could have just parked in my driveway.
Wait, for real?
Yeah, that's what it's for. Cars.
Well, the thing is, I don't know if your parents will be coming home and then they see this nice store sitting there and they get mad because a strange car sitting in their driveway, and I don't want them to get pissed off. No way.
They won't get pissed. They have permits. They can park in the street.
Oh, right. That's good.
And anyways, they like you.
Really, they do? Why?
I don't know. They're just not very bright.
They seem right to me.
Can you spell gullible?
Well,
Forget it.
anyways, sorry I'm late.
What time is it?
Let's see. 6:03.
You said you'd be here at 6.
Yeah, 6:03.
How are you late?
Because it's
Okay, never mind. You know, if I were ever late, like you think you're late, I'd be on time. I'm like always late to everything.
yeah, that's
I'm
cool.
gonna be late to my own funeral.
Yeah, that's cool. Hey, I could get in the car. I could pull it back to the driveway. That way you don't have to walk because which is probably a good idea because you're not wearing any shoes and there's some gravel and stone on the side of the street, which is very uncomfortable to walk on. And are they gonna let you in the hole without shoes?
No, I'm just gonna put on my shoes and feed my goat, and then we'll go.
All right. Should I wait then?
What else would you do?
Get in the car. I just explained.
Just wait.
Hey, Mom. Oh, everything's good. Yeah, I got here and I thought I couldn't park them because, Air 53 permit. I know, I could have parked in the driveway, but I didn't want to at first. Yeah, you're right. I'm not gonna do anything embarrassing. Yes, I'll treat her right. I promise you. Yeah, cool. All right, love you too. Bye. Back to
I'm here to tell you, ooh, that's only half the lesson. Yeah.
Okay, but
Now if you want a girl to come to
You're
you,
the first person I know in Los Angeles that I go to his backyard. I have an uncle that lives in his backyard. He got it from my cousin with the little kids. And they were supposed to return the cute little chicken to its place, but they didn't really like it so much. So they decided to keep it, they blew it up, and whole backyard was covered in chicken food.
loud.
Oh,
Chickens do that. Poop a lot.
yeah, but then the chicken got scared or something, got caught in the chicken wire and strangled itself.
That's awful.
I know, and they didn't eat it. I don't know why.
You don't generally eat pets.
But chickens have a reason to be on Earth, to produce eggs and provide us with protein like their meats.
You don't have to eat it.
Yeah, yes. How's your goat?
I'm not gonna eat it.
You're not dead,
No, that was fine. gruff.
Yeah, I know he's gruff, but how is he?
He's gruff. You know, it's like his attitude and his name in one package.
Alright. But I don't get it. Why do you have to feed them? Don't they eat tin cans, cardboard, weeds, and paper, and everything you can get?
No, that's just in cartoons. I mean, they'll eat a bunch of junk if they can get at it, but it's not really good for them.
Yeah. Alright. You know, I think the issue of nourishment is quite interesting. Goats eat grass and hay, yet they eat tin cans, which cut their throats, and styrofoam, which expands their stomach and causing gastric distress. Why would they do that? Why would God make them eat, bad things?
I don't really think God has much to do with it. Animals just have to eat what they see. I don't know.
Well, Matt did say something about God seeing the fall of the sparrow, from. Does this mean God ignores the goat eating styrofoam entirely?
FWNGP, free will, not God's problem. The goat has free will, not the styrofoam.
So, what does free will have to do with God not noticing the goat eating styrofoam?
Well, you ask why God would just watch an animal hurt himself. It's free will. We can hurt ourselves if we want to, and God will beat for us, but He won't stop us.
Yeah, he must have cried a lot. There's a lot of stupid people out there.
I don't know if that's what Pastor Chad would say.
Yeah. I never wanted to come to the crusade. My mom made me.
Oh, but you glad that you did because you like it, right? You like Chad, right?
He's okay.
You're going to be coming much lately.
Yeah, senior stuff.
Well, you can always try again. We're going to have a concert soon, so, I don't know. Your car is a pit.
Wait. Oh, yeah, I guess.
Yeah. There's like bags and napkins and cans and like, is this like math homework?
Yeah. I guess I should clean it up. It just gets this way,
It doesn't happen by magic.
So, have you heard anything?
About what?
College. I've been checking my email every hour.
For what?
Acceptance. You can find that online. You should check online.
Nah, I'll just get my letter in the mail.
But you can find that online, maybe right now. You'll know when you spend the next 4 years of your life, unless, you transfer. My mom says, it's not prison. You can transfer if you're not happy.
That's okay.
But aren't you curious?
I'm Hilo, like the city in Hawaii. My dad always said, you were conceived in Hawaii, you have this Hawaiian energy in you. No worries.
It's kind of gross. I'm telling you where you're conceived.
It's pretty obvious. They were living in Hawaii and they didn't move to LA till after I was born, so.
I don't want to think about that. So, are you sure you don't want to know?
About what?
College.
I'm cool.
Alright. What am I doing?
Oh, that's okay,
So we're gonna go see these guys. This is the appetizer. Homer Steinweiss wrote this one. He was forming his own record label, and he has a blog about the restaurants he's eaten in when the Dap Kings tour.
Do you, know everything about this band?
Yes.
Okay, so when did they get together?
2000, a Brooklyn funk group called the Soul Providers split up, and Gabriel Roth started the Dap Kings. The saxophonist and some of the Soul Providers. And then they were enjoyed by the mighty Imperials, like Homer Steinweiss, the drummer.
Do you have a photographic memory?
No, I just remembered things. But you remember things. You remember everything about animals.
Well, I go to a zoo magnet, so that's what we do. We're at the zoo every day and we deal with animals, so.
That's really cool. Now, tell me something about a dingo.
A dingo is a mammal. They live in Australia. And, they haven't eaten a baby as far as I know.
Yeah. Oh, this part's good.
Oh my God! Look out!
What happened?
The squirrel!
What?
You just hit a squirrel!
I didn't see it.
I'm pretty sure you hit it.
What do I do?
Oh, I don't know, let me see. Oh God.
Yeah, it's dead.
It's dead?
Yeah, we should get back. We should get back and go. We're late.
We just killed a living thing.
Yeah, it's definitely dead. Come on, let's go. We're late.
Can't you just see? We killed it.
Well, I didn't kill it. It ran to a moving car. Call it suicide.
Bill!
Well, Nilo, it sort of was. Maybe you wanted to die, and you said so yourself. Animals have free will.
This is not a case of free will. He was running across the road. Maybe he had family on the other side. Maybe it's not a he, it's a she, and she was trying to get her little baby squirrel's food. Oh God, I don't even know if it was male or female.
You're not gonna check, are you?
The point is, she may have been running to see her baby squirrel, and we killed it.
Can we go now?
No, we have to bury it.
Really?
Yes, we're responsible. We have to honor it somehow.
Are you sure?
You can go on if you want to, but I'm going to honor the life that we just took.
We're gonna be late.
I don't care.
Don't touch it! 70% of squirrels have rabies!
It's not going to bite me. It's dead.
Still, there's blood all over it, and blood can get into a cuticle or a paper cut, and then you'll have rabies, and you'll have a series of painful shots in the stomach.
License, please.
Oh God! Let's see. Wait, the squirrel ran out of...
License, please.
Sure, I got it. It's in the car. I kept it in the glove compartment.
I'll wait.
Thanks.
Ma'am, I would suggest you not disturb the roadkill.
It's not anonymous roadkill. We killed it.
Well, it's dead now. Squirrels have rabies.
I want to bury it.
This is a no-stopping zone. You can't stop here.
You are.
Ma'am, I would suggest you drop the attitude.
Okay, fine. Look, this is not going to take long.
Ma'am, I've just told you not to move the roadkill.
So we're supposed to just leave it here?
Yes.
I found it. Here, sir, that's me, Bill Gates.
You're trying to tell me you're Bill Gates?
Yes, sir, that's my name. I know there's already another Bill Gates, but that's also my grandfather's name. And my parents didn't care if Bill Gates was famous because, you see, my grandfather was Bill Gates before Bill Gates was Bill Gates.
Sir, you know this is a no-stopping zone.
Well, we're gonna move anyways. The reason why we stopped is because the squirrel killed itself.
No way!
She wanted to stop because she loves animals and she goes to zoo magnet school and she's also a practicing Christian. Not the kind you think. She's the kind of Christian that goes to Guatemala building houses and believes in the Christian theology.
Sir, you'll have to move your car.
Yes, sir, we will. Come on here, let's go.
No, we have a responsibility for the squirrel.
That squirrel is in a good place. Now get out of here.
I cannot believe it.
Let's go. Thanks, officer.
I can write you a ticket for stopping in a no-stopping zone.
Oh, no. Come on, Hilo, really, let's go. That was really lucky. Because if I get a parking ticket, I have to go back to traffic school, or I don't know if it could have been a parking ticket or an infraction.
You are blowing my mind.
I doubt it's a moving violation because we're not moving.
Do you really not care
About what?
about the fact that we just killed something?
No.
We are from different planets.
Mars, Venus, the book did say...
I know the stupid book. I'm saying as human beings, as caring, supposedly conscious human beings who feel a connective tissue between all living things. Weren't you the one that said God sees the fall of a sparrow?
Yeah.
So you really don't care?
Well, I was worried that we're gonna be late, but I think we make it in time if we hurry.
Okay, my father would call this a teaching moment.
But your father doesn't teach. He does custom window
He
treatment.
still knows what a teaching moment is, okay? It's when something happens that socks you in the gut, and right then you're vulnerable to learn something. You do get vulnerable, don't you?
Yeah.
Okay. MFSN, I'm having a mental file sort moment. Okay, I'm clicking through the files of Bill Gates. Have you ever been vulnerable?
I've been vulnerable.
Okay, when? Tell me.
One time, in 6th grade, I was playing basketball with Liam, and we were playing one-on-one, and then there's this kid named Sloan. He's like his best friend. He was cheering really loudly for Liam. And no matter how good I played, no matter how much I was winning by, Sloan keeps saying that Liam is better than me. And then I finally went over and gave him a good knuckle sandwich.
Okay, that's not getting vulnerable, that's getting pissed.
Vulnerable is when you can feel the feeling. And I felt this feeling inside of me, and I knew what the feeling was. I identified it, and before I could even talk about my feelings, I act upon it. So it's an impulse control problem, right? But those were the steps. That was the process they all say I've done.
Okay, who said?
My counselor, my therapist.
Wow. So this was like a big deal. They brought in this therapist and...
Oh, no, just my normal one. But that kid really made me vulnerable. I was angry because I was feeling hurt.
Okay, so you get angry when you feel vulnerable.
Well, maybe.
How come you didn't feel anything when you hit a squirrel?
Well, in cases like that, the squirrel ran to a car and I didn't really hit it. So that time it felt like it's the squirrel's fault, not mine.
Bill, I mean, it's dead. You hit this panicky little squirrel and now it's dead.
Yeah. It's just a squirrel.
Oh my God, just a squirrel? As if God weeps no less for a squirrel than he does any of his creatures?
I guess, but he doesn't weep.
You don't think God has feelings?
No. I mean, like, he's in control of the earth and he's in charge, right? I mean, like, why would he weep? I bet he saw that squirrel coming a long way off, then he's up in heaven going, okay, 6:34 Saturday night, time for that squirrel to get pancaked.
How long have you been coming to crusades?
Since I was 14.
That's
My
a
mom
long
made-
time. Wait, you've been coming this whole time because your mom made you?
Yeah, but then that's where I get to know you.
You haven't been coming to find God. You've been coming to find me?
Well, yeah.
That's awful.
Why? I thought you didn't want to keep coming to the crusade?
No, it's good. Whatever gets you there. To God, it's good. You know, God helps me all the time. I'd like for him to help you.
You think I need help?
Well, we all do. I like to think of it as if we're swimming through the ocean and we see a life raft. You grab onto it, wouldn't you?
But I'm not in the ocean,
I know,
and
just
I'm,
like
and I'm a good swimmer.
right. It's like a metaphor. You know what a metaphor is, don't you?
Yeah, Mrs. Madawar taught us in English class. It's different from a simile. Simile is like when you use the word like. Juliet's like the sun.
Right. She's like the light of his life.
While a metaphor is when one subject stands for something else totally. Like, a hope is a thing with feathers.
That's a strange concept.
It's from a poem in English class. A bird is hope.
Oh, okay, so hope is a bird. It's a wonderful miracle that can fly up into the heavens.
Yeah. But, I never really got what's so great. Couldn't they just say that hope is a wonderful miracle that flies up to the heavens?
Because it's shorter.
Oh, right.
A metaphor is how you get the message in a different way, like an emotional way.
They never led me to AP English, so I'm not really good with that.
Well, me, I spend all my time with dingoes and goats. I'm just trying to let you know that when we're having troubles, when we're drowning in a sea of troubles, God is the raft.
See? It's easy in English class because words are on page, and life isn't just the words.
But you get the metaphor, right?
Yeah, the thing is, it's hard for me because I'm a good swimmer.
God, you're so literal.
Yeah, there's nothing I can do about that.
Okay, so in your mind, the thing that happened with the squirrel was an accident, so you don't feel any guilt.
Why would I feel guilty?
Okay, whatever. We're just hoping that after 3 years of crusades, you'd have a little compassion.
Hey, I have compassion. It just comes out different.
Sure does.
Like, I made PB&J sandwiches, that way we could eat at the bowl, because I knew you were vegetarian.
That's information, that's understanding. I don't think that's compassion.
Oh, oops. I guess I got that mixed up. But at least I understand you. I should understand my girlfriend.
What?
You want to sit at track 6?
What did you say about your girlfriend?
I understood her.
And you meant me?
Yeah, who else?
Oh, I don't know, Bill. I don't know. I mean, I like you and we text a lot and email and all that.
Yeah, I like those.
Okay, so that makes us friends.
Yeah, you're a friend and you're a girl.
Okay. I thought you were going somewhere and I really didn't know where you were going with that.
I don't understand.
You know, the whole girlfriend concept.
Yeah?
Well, that's pretty like something from the 60s or 70s or I don't know how old.
But people have girlfriends.
Yeah, well, let's just be happy that we're friends.
Yeah, sure. No, I'm not happy about that.
Okay, well, think of it this way. If we're just two friends going to the Hollywood Bowl and we're listening to a concert, I'm totally okay with that and I'm gonna have a great time, but if you're telling me you have this mental picture that this is like a date, whatever that retrograde concept means to you, all of a sudden I'm feeling trapped into some social contract and there's this whole layer of expectations and it makes my brain work too hard and I'm gonna be miserable, and if you're miserable then I'm miserable, and just ask my parents.
So, you don't like me.
I like you enough.
But don't you think I'm hot enough to date?
You're hot to someone in a nerdy sort of way.
You know what? I structured this as a date, now I don't know what to call it.
You had to structure this?
Yeah, I had it all planned out. A to Z, 1 to 100.
Like putting together a Lego kit or something?
Wait, you like Legos? I really like Legos.
Not so much, but we're just two friends going to hear a concert. You don't have to, like, plan everything out or give a name to everything.
Okay. You know, I wish there was a book that explained these things. Like, how you still like me enough, and how I'm hot to someone in a nerdy way. I just don't know how to act.
Just act normal.
But I try to act normal,
Well,
but my normal isn't normal.
then act natural.
I never knew how to do that.
You're always thinking of, like, what to do before you do it.
Yeah, I mean, like, don't you have to do that before you're gonna get into big situations
No.
as such?
I just let it flow.
They call it the theory of the mind.
It does. Cause what?
It's like how your mind works all the time. How your mind controls your body and how conscious you are of yourself, you know.
Where'd you learn all that?
My therapist,
The one you mentioned before?
yes.
Okay. Who is it?
It's not a therapist like for crazy people, the nut house, but like, it's a behavioral therapist.
Okay, so he helps you with, like, behavior.
Social situations, actually.
Like how to control yourself with that kid?
Sometimes. We talk about a lot of things.
Okay, cool. You know, I could probably use someone like him. You know, I do so many things where I look back and go, wow, that was really stupid. I just looked like an idiot. And I'm sure a guy like that could help me.
I hate to break it to you, but I don't think he's for you.
Why not?
He's for the people on the spectrum.
What spectrum?
Hey, here's a turnoff already. We really make good time.
Yeah, always so strange that way. Some days you make good time, some days you don't. And what's the spectrum?
I'll be parking at the Odin lot. I got the permit along with the tickets.
Okay, cool. What spectrum?
When I was a little kid, I had this diagnosis and I had all these therapies.
What was the diagnosis?
It's like for the spectrum, the autism spectrum, for autism.
So, 14.
Sure. I got a permit. I got it. Let's see.
Bill, is it in an envelope?
I know it's here. No.
How much is it?
It's 14.
It's okay, I got it.
No. That wouldn't be right. I have a permit.
It's okay.
No, it's not. Then it won't be a date.
It's not a date. Got that?
God, where is it? Damn it!
20.
No!
Look, dude, I got people behind you.
It's here!
Forget it, Bill.
This is 20.
Damn it! Shut up!
Bill, just.
This isn't right. They gave me the permit along with the tickets. How could this happen?
Bill, just forget it. You know, you were telling me something kind of huge, and then you just. It doesn't matter, really. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to yell at you before.
Why did you make me tell you?
I didn't make you.
Yes, you did. You asked a question, I had to answer.
Well, you don't have to answer every question.
Well, yes I do, but you don't.
Well, you don't have to answer it honestly.
Yes, I do. I mean, like, why would you ask a question and not expect an honest answer?
There are things called white lies.
I don't get those. Should not have told you.
I always knew there was something.
What do you mean?
Well, like, you can just tell there's something going on with you. I just wasn't sure what. And not that there's anything wrong with things going on with people. You know, like, everyone's got something going on all the time, right? You know, I don't care what they call it, some label. Labels only make sense in zoos. Bill?
No! The ticket! I don't see the ticket!
Well, there's lots of junk in here.
I know where everything is. I remember putting it right here. Wait, what if I didn't? Damn!
Bill, there's all this crap in the machine there. Like old comic books.
Hey, my X-Man! I wonder who that was!
Bill, you've got to clean this up.
It really has to be here. Mom says that things don't just fly away. You put them somewhere.
Did you take it out of the envelope?
Wait. Oh no. Oh God. Maybe when we stopped for that stupid squirrel, it blew out of my car once I opened the door, and now it's down to the ravine, and then it's gone. Damn! I can't even remember if I left the door open.
I thought you remembered everything.
I'm not a machine. I'm a person.
I didn't mean.
Look. I remember all the American presidents and their wives, and I can tell the day of the week you were born, but I screw things up too, you know? I'm not some sort of freak, okay?
I didn't say you were.
Wait. The box office. They'll have a record of my transaction. I purchased a ticket with my dad's credit card, which is the MasterCard number 5390-0045-6743. 8934. That way they can look it up and it will be in.
Okay,
Come on.
that was impressive.
What?
Remembering that number.
See? I remember things.
Yeah, you sure do. Just your organizational skills that needs work.
It's called the executive function. That needs work.
You know a lot about yourself.
Yeah, like say, I think of myself as a computer game and control myself how to behave in certain situations. Most situations. It's complicated, you know?
Yeah.
You pick it up?
Yeah. I bought the tickets, but then I lost them because we had to stop for a squirrel, but we really want to get in, so I can tell you the MasterCard number, 5390.
What's your name?
Gates, Bill Gates.
Those tickets have already been picked up.
But we just got here.
They were picked up.
They're my tickets. They're mine!
This is Bill Gates too. You know, there's like big Bill Gates and then there's Bill Gates. This Bill Gates.
I just show one set of tickets under Bill Gates, and they've already been picked up. How did you buy these?
I I bought them online with Gold Star and then I print them out.
Oh, sorry, we don't handle anything with Gold Star. They buy their block of tickets and then it's out our door. I can't help.
It's not fair. This sucks!
Well, Bill, it's okay. It's not a big deal.
It is a big deal! This whole night was a big deal! We went to the Hollywood Bowl to be my favorite band and then I was gonna surprise you by getting to Berea College. And everything's gonna be all amazing and great, but no! It's a mess! Just like my car's a mess, my whole life is a mess!
Berea College?
Yeah, I got in. Surprise!
Oh my god.
Isn't it great?
No, Bill, no!
It's not great
Why did you apply to Berea?
because you're gonna be there.
Oh my god, no, Bill. Berea is this place that's like, not for you.
Why isn't it me?
Well, all the students like raise their own animals and farm, and you know that, right?
Yeah?
Well, you don't like to garden or build houses, right? You like computer games.
Yes.
So Berea doesn't make any sense.
But at least you'll be there.
No, Bill, it would be a mistake.
What? But I thought it'd make you happy.
What? We are... No, you just can't go there.
Why not?
Because I don't want you to. You know, this is my life, and you can't just run away with it. You've been after me, and after me, and after me to go out with you, so okay, here we are. Out. I finally did it because I want to help you.
Wait, help me? You're doing this because you think I'm someone that needs help?
Yes, you didn't stop, and this is the reward I get for trying to be nice. You hitting a squirrel and sitting outside the Hollywood Bowl because you couldn't clean your car and lost the tickets.
But I didn't lose the ticket. Bill Gates stole it. Hey, Bill Gates, give me back my ticket!
Bill Gates can't hear you because he's not sitting in your crappy Gold Star seats. You really think Bill Gates went on Gold Star and bought discounted tickets? I don't think so.
Why are you yelling at me?
Because you're not going to Berea College. Do you understand?
That's cool.
I'm not responsible for your happiness.
Why is this so complicated? Why aren't things clear?
Things.
Everything, life, people. Nothing's clear. Nothing's black and white. It should be clear. It should be simple. I like you. We're boyfriend and girlfriend. We go to college together and be together and everything will be fine. But no, nothing works that way. People say all these things and they didn't mean it. Or maybe they're just joking. Or they mean half of it, but not all of it.
Human beings are perfect.
Not even close. They're like 87% of perfect. Can't even get an A.
God gave us free will. And that's what makes life beautiful and hard. You know, it's funny. Life is beautiful and life is hard. I believe in God and that God made us, but that doesn't make things easy. That just makes it possible for things to be beautiful.
You really think God made us like how we are?
In part. There's the God part He gave us, and then there's what we do with it.
But the part He gave us we're stuck with, like being black, white, short, or blind, or even handicapped.
Well, that's just the package, you know. The God part's, it's inside. You know, I know this woman who's completely paralyzed and can hardly talk at all, but her soul is so beautiful. And that's the God part shining through.
But what was his point? She could have been beautiful and athletic and all amazing, and she can still be all shiny with God.
I guess so.
He does that all the time. I mean, look at the Olympic swimmers.
Well, if everyone was an Olympic swimmer and an athlete and beautiful, things would be pretty boring.
But what's wrong with that? It's like God wanted to watch, an interesting movie. So he decided to make this guy a dwarf, this guy with OCD, and that guy that is albino, and that guy without any limbs at all. And why would he do that? Why did God do this to me? It's like he put something in my neurons that make me think different from everyone else, and it's not easy. It's very hard.
I don't think God wants you to suffer. You're special, and someday you're going to find out why that's beautiful.
Oh yeah, I'm special. I remember all the American presidents and their wives and their inauguration day, but what good is that? What good does that do to me if no one wants to be my girlfriend?
I'm sorry, Bill. I know God loves you.
I don't want God to love me. Why am I telling you all this? I never told anyone, not even my family, and I told you.
Well, it's a compliment. It means you trust me. And you can. I won't tell anyone.
Okay. It's like, the world can read everybody. No one has to be taught how to hang out at parties or have small conversations, and no one even has to know what it's like when someone wrinkles their noses, what it means. But what's not fair is that there's no class for them, and even if so, they've all passed the test, and I'm the one who should be taking the class again. And then I tried, and all that, and I thought I could understand people, but it turns out I really don't. I don't know if I'll ever know.
This isn't so bad. You can still hear the music.
This is a metaphor, and it stands for my life. I can hear the music, but I'm not part of the concert. Huh? Hey, this is 100 Days, 100 Nights. That's my favorite song.
I like it too. Bill, this is kind of like a date.
It is?
Just practicing for when you're in college.
Oh, yeah, I do that all the time.
I would say something like, so you're going to college in LA?
Nah, I'm going to.
Please don't say it.
All right. I do have a safety school, and I'm not stupid.
You had a safety school?
Yeah, MIT.
MIT. MIT was your safety school? Where all the math geniuses go? Okay. So let's pretend like we're at MIT.
In Cambridge.
Listening to Sharon Stone and the Daft Kings.
Yeah. Did you know they played backup at Amy Winehouse's album?
Oh, really?
Like, Rehab.
Rehab? Like, they tried to make me go to rehab, and I said no, no, no. Ha!
Exactly.
Wow.
Yeah. But she sort of ripped them off.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
I have a good memory.
I guess you do.
I have all these memories here, and I don't know what to do with it, but it's all here.
Like what? What's here?
Like a night in the spring when I was in high school, and I drove my old 96 Taurus to this girl's house, and it was sunset, and I could see the Ventura freeway streaks of red, which is really unusual because there are no clouds in LA. Not usually. No clouds. Just this bright light that kind of blinds me. And I was walking around, squinting, half seeing everything, and then that one night, it was sunset with thin red clouds. And then finally, I got to her house. And when she walked out of the house, she wasn't wearing any shoes on. And then I was worried because I thought I had to park all the way on the street too, because you can't park anywhere else without an Air 53 permit. And I was worried because there's gravels and stones on the street, and that could hurt her feet, which looked very beautiful to me. I never thought feet could look beautiful, but all the rest of her seems beautiful to me. Her hair, her eyes, her smile, even her toes. Then she went into her house to put on her shoes, and I drove her off in my car. And we were driving to the Hollywood Bowl, and we were talking about God, which really isn't that strange as it seems. Maybe because, the Hollywood Bowl started the big Easter services, and there's a cross on a hill nearby, and we were talking about God, which is a really good talk. But even then, she still seemed beautiful to me. Even if she was mad at me and told me I have to stay away, her beauty made me believe that there's a God out there. And because there she is, and she's so beautiful. And then there's me. God is, and God isn't. Yulo and Bill. God is, and God isn't. Right there he is, and now he's gone. I don't understand. It doesn't make sense. Two opposite things happen at the same time.
That can happen.
And then I lost the tickets. They blew away with the wind down on one of those canyons where no one can go and get them. And that time I felt like I lost everything. I lost the tickets and I lost this girl because she was going away and I can't follow her either way. And what I have now is this beautiful image, this picture in my head of this beautiful girl sitting outside the curtain. And that'll stay in my head forever because I remember everything. I forget nothing. I remember everything.